You must be one selfish motherfucker to think that you can go through life without having any issues. Why would you want a life that does not challenge you? These men are the most insecure. There's no easy way out. Don't label yourself as a depressed person. You're supposed to remain stoic. You are loved based on how good it's because it helps you take care of the people you love. Okay, so today we're going to talk about depression. You know, what causes depression, like the things that a time when I was depressed, you know, because I know a lot of people, you know, I read something the other day that over 444,000, you know, unalivings have occurred this year by the person doing it themselves. So I'll tell you, back in 2020 is when I probably had what we call depression. I was sad every day. I didn't have any ambitions to do anything in life. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like to look in the mirror. I didn't like talking. I would get anxiety just talking to people. I didn't want to go outside. I had suicidal thoughts, whatever the case may be. I had all these thoughts about myself. There was no confidence within myself. And if I think back to that time, I'm going to tell you right now, everything I was doing in my life, every action that I was putting in my life is the reason why I was depressed. Now, you see, people like to say depression is some clinical disease, like it's some disease that some people just have. Depression is a choice. Depressed people, there are depressing moments. You know, maybe you have a loved one who passed away, maybe you have people in your life who passed away. But depression is something, but if you're depressed from something that is uncontrollable, it's your fault. And you're not depressed, you just need to fix it. And that's what you're getting is not depression. What you're getting is an indication from God that you need to change something in your life. So prime example, during that time, 2020, when I was depressed, what was I doing in my life? I was watching a whole bunch of porn all the fucking time. I was drinking all the time. I was eating bullshit all the time. I was smoking all the time. I was watching Netflix. I had no purpose. There was nothing. I was talking to nobody. I was just in my room all day doing fuck all. Every single monotonous day, this is all I was doing. I had no purpose to my life at all. Nothing about me stood out. Nothing about me. I didn't prove anything to myself. I was self-loathing from the time I got up to the time I went to sleep. Sorry, I just want to check the time. When you self-loathe a lot, and when I say self-loathe, I mean like you are constantly indulging in some type of dopamine release or looking for something that's going to help you escape from the reality that you live in, of course you're going to be a depressed person. Of course you're going to have thoughts about yourself that are negative. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? You don't do anything that proves to yourself that you need to be a better person, that you are a great person, that you should be confident. You don't hold your word to yourself. Don't expect to not be depressed if you say you're going to do something and you don't do it. Every day you tell yourself, I'm not going to jerk off tonight. I'm not going to jerk off tonight. Later that night, you're spanking your shit like a dickhead. You're just beating your dick into depression. You're drinking yourself into more depression. You're running away from the problems that you need to attack head on. And until you attack your problems head on, nothing's ever going to change for you, bro. Nothing's ever going to change for you. You're not going to love yourself. Most motherfuckers think they're depressed because they don't have a woman. No, you're going to get a woman, you're going to be even more depressed. Because I want to let you niggas know something. And if you have never been in a relationship, if you don't have too much experience with women, if you've never been in a long-term relationship with a woman, let me explain something. 2% of it is happy and dandy and I love each other every day. 2%. The other 98% is figuring out how to commit to each other, resolving problems, figuring shit out, and most of it is on you as a man. Because if she feels that you can't resolve certain issues, she's gonna leave. Okay? And I think most of y'all think that that's gonna solve your problems. No, it's gonna make your life harder. You need to work on yourself. You need to get in shape. You need to start working on something. You need to start making yourself some money. Getting yourself to be a better person. You sitting here worried about some bitch. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bitches ain't gonna solve your problem, my nigga. It ain't gonna solve your problem, my nigga. The problem is you, not nothing else around you. There's nothing external that's gonna help you, motherfucker. Everything that you need to fix is internal. It's in you. It's inside everything. Everything you need to change is inside you. There's nothing external that's ever gonna make you feel like a better person. That's ever gonna make you feel like you have a soul. You don't have a soul right now because all you do all day, you've turned yourself into an NPC. You beat your shit every day. You smoke every day. You drink every day. You watch TV. You put a whole bunch of things in your mind that are not conducive to a positive mindset. You're watching a whole bunch of gossip all day. You're scrolling TikTok all day. You're doing all these things. All of this is negative all day, and you expect to come up and have a happy mindset after that? You look in the mirror and you see a fucking gut every fucking time you wake up, and you wonder why you're depressed, bro? You don't like yourself. You don't like yourself. Stop expecting. You guys, we live in a generation, especially a generation of people my age, where we live in a world where we think we can get something for nothing. We think that happiness is just supposed to be given to us without putting in the work. The happiest people on earth are the people who understand that challenging themselves every day and earning every single thing they got is what's gonna give them happiness. And the people who are the happiest don't even give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck if I'm happy. I don't care if I wake up sad tomorrow, if I wake up happy tomorrow. I don't care what happens. I'm just gonna wake up and do what I have to do. And the fact that I treat happiness as something that's not a big deal, that's something that's just whatever, I don't even care. I don't even let my feelings have a dictate what I'm gonna do that day. The fact that I don't care about my feelings like that is the reason I'm happier than most people. It's the reason I wake up like, what's to do today? Because I don't even care if I'm happy or not, bro. All I care about, did I track my macros today? Did I go to the gym today? Do I look in the mirror and am I happy with my physique? Am I happy with the person I'm becoming? Am I working on something to get out my 9 to 5 that I'm still currently working to this day? That I get up and do my best out every single day. But after work, I still work on my purpose, which is why I appreciate my 9 to 5. The reason you hate your 9 to 5 is because you're just there. You're not using it as a tool. You need to use your 9 to 5 as a tool to achieve your purpose. If you are working on your purpose after your 9 to 5, you will appreciate your 9 to 5 more because it's giving you the ability to work on your purpose without stressing out. Are you eating correctly? Are you eating bullshit every day? Are you hanging around motherfuckers who are depressed as well? If you have depressed friends, get away from them. If you have friends who self-loathe, who smoke, who drink, who play video games, who eat like shit, who don't have nothing in their life that's pushing them forward to become a better person, you need to get away from these niggas. Hang around a bunch of niggas who don't do nothing for you, that shit is always gonna keep you depressed, bro. You're always gonna wonder what's gonna be next, what's gonna happen for me next, because you never, ever put yourself around the right people. And I understand if you are the type of person that is around these people that hold you back, but you're not in the position where you can hang around motherfuckers who can push you forward, then you gotta learn to be alone. You gotta learn to be alone, and the way you learn to be alone is by dropping all of those vices, dropping all of those distractions that are causing you to escape the reality that you're living in and go head to head with the problems you're facing. Go through those problems, go through those feelings, go through those emotions that are pulling you down. Once you attack it head on, then you become a better person. You don't become a better person by running away from them. You allow all those emotions, everything that's making you feel bad. Every time you smoke, what are you running away from? You're watching porn not because you're horny. You're watching porn because you are looking for some dopamine in your life. You're looking for some type of dopamine in your life that's going to make you get away from the reality that you're facing. You have to face your reality head on. Run through it with exercise. Run through it while working on that business. This is how you're gonna face it. This is how everything's gonna get better. Not by running to dopamines that are never gonna help you, bro. That are never gonna help you. So fix that shit today. Depression is a choice. It's a choice. It's not a fucking state of mind. And once you get that in your head, you'll start to realize that I can get myself out of any situation, out of anything I'm feeling. You do not You do not have positive feelings from positive words and positive affirmations. You get positive feelings from positive action. Positive action creates positive state of mind. Okay? Negative actions create negative state of mind. Simple. It's simple. There's no positive affirmations that's going to make you feel positive. If you go to the gym today, you work really hard, you get a pump, you're going to come out feeling a lot fucking better. But it doesn't last. You got to do it again and again and again and again and again and add and add and add and add. Positive after positive after positive. And that's how you become a better person. And that's how you start to love yourself even more. Okay? And I'm saying this as a person who used to have all these issues. If you wake up happy or sad, who cares? Don't subscribe to this bullshit. It's so many people I know. Bro, I used to know a couple. I'll just say that. I used to know a couple. They were both on antidepressants. The littlest things would make them anxious. They thought they just had some big issue with anxiety. They thought they just had some big ass fucking problem. Every time something went wrong, every little smidget of a thing went wrong, they would think that anxiety would get to them. Okay? So make sure you are making a change today. Don't allow people to stress you out. Don't allow people to come into your life and pull you down. Understand depression is a choice, my brother. Depression is a choice. It is not a fucking state of mind. Okay? You don't want to be that couple that I knew that every little thing would give them anxiety. Every little thing would bother them. And the reason is because, ironically, they were both fat. They both were out of shape as fuck. They both fucking had terrible fucking habits. The guy played video games. The girl sat on her fucking ass and scrolled all day. Everything that led to a person being depressed is exactly what they did. So remember, you can fix yourself today. You can get out of that state of mind today. You just have to put in the action. But here's what's gonna happen, and this is what most of you motherfuckers do. You niggas go. Sorry, my phone overheated, but at least I didn't lose too much footage. Yeah, what was I saying, man? Like, I know people, I know kids, bro. So many kids these days that think they're going through some grandiose thing because they go through some little problem in life and they think they're just diagnosed with depression. They think that's what they have. They think they've already labeled themselves something negative, and they wonder why they can't achieve nothing. Bro, problems come with life. You must be one selfish motherfucker to think that you can go through life without having any issues, without having anything that's going to challenge you. Why would you want a life that does not challenge you, that does not test you? The men who get tested the most are the greatest men in history. You don't want to be a man who's never seen pain. You don't want to be a man whose girls never left him before and he had to deal with it. You don't want to be a man who got money and never went broke. You don't want to be a man who had to figure everything out on his own. You don't want to be that man. We don't like those men. Those men are the most spoiled men in society, bro. The little kids that go and shoot up schools, the little kids that bully other people, the little kids that the men that grow up and abuse their woman. These men are the most insecure. These are the men who never had any pain in their life. They don't feel any power. They've never had to go through anything. So the littlest things tick them off. And they react with emotion. Run towards pain. Pain and getting through it is what's going to cure depression. Being in horrible shape and getting yourself to be stronger, getting yourself to be bigger is what's going to cure depression. Not fucking a pill. It's never gonna do that. We're the only fucking country in the fucking world who takes this many pills for some mental fucking issues, bro. None of you motherfuckers have sad, mental, depressed problems. You niggas need to go get the fucking shape. Go make some fucking money. Become a better person. Get your mental better. Stop relying on a substance. There's no easy way out. Every single thing you're looking for is on the other side of pain. The cure for depression on the other side of pain. Understand, pain is what's going to make you better. Don't label yourself as a depressed person. I hate depressed people. I don't like talking to them. I don't want them around me. I don't want that ick. I don't want that stench of someone who labels themselves as depressed. You ever notice that the people who get respected the most are the people who something gets thrown at them and they don't even react towards it? LeBron gets criticized all the time. Andrew Tate, he gets fucking criticized all the time. The government's coming after him and he just pretends like it doesn't even bother him. Oh, just another day, another challenge. That's how you need to look at life, as a bunch of challenges that you need to face. I know a bunch of men who complain about women leaving them because they weren't useful, or because they didn't have money, or because they didn't have certain things. Oh, why do I have to have all this to get a woman? Let me explain something. God did not make you. He did not put you on earth to just be there. You are a tool for the entire ecosystem. As a man, you are a tool. So as a man, you must challenge yourself. You must put yourself through situations. You're here to hold everybody else together. You're not supposed to fall apart. You're not supposed to have the same problems. You're not supposed to react the same to situations. You're supposed to stay strong through the fucking storm. You're supposed to be, in any situation, you're supposed to remain stoic. Don't let things get to you. That's why you're here. God made you as a tool. A man is a tool. He is not here to just be loved for who he is. You are loved based on how good of a tool you are as a man. So understand that. Don't get mad at it. Accept it and be proud. Be proud that you have to be something in order to be loved. Because that's going to force you to level up. That's going to force you to be a better person for the people around you. Because let me explain something. Once you get money as a man, you're not going to care about it for yourself. The only reason you're going to love money is because it helps you take care of the people you love. The woman who gave you a kid, the mom who brought you into this world, your father, your grandparents, your sisters, whoever's in your life. You're going to love that you have money because now you can protect all of these people. You can now make sure all of these people are okay. You're not going to give a fuck about it for yourself. I don't give a fuck about money. I only give a fuck about money because I have people in my life that I care about. If it was just me, if I only cared about me, bro, I would live in a fucking cardboard box. I'd be bald. I'd be fat. I'd play video games. I wouldn't give a fuck about anything. Only reason I care about being the best version of myself, because the best version of myself is the person I want to give to the world around me. The person I want to give to my loved ones. I want to show my mom that she raised a great son. I want to show my sisters that they have a great brother. I want to show the woman I love that she has a great man. I can't do any of those things if I label myself as a depressed person. I don't pay attention to my feelings. I'm supposed to be the one who has all the feelings. I'm supposed to bear the bad news. I'm supposed to be the one who takes all of the fucking problems and fixes them and makes it look like it's no problem. Even when my girl asks me for something, when she says, and I don't know what the fuck to do, I'll say I got it. I don't even, there's times where she's asking for shit where I didn't even know what to do. I said, yeah, I got it. And because I knew I was going to figure it out. And that's how you have to be. What time we got? 6. So don't label yourself as depressed. So remember who you are. Look in the mirror. Say, I have 2 cojones today, and go get and go figure it out. Go become that man that you want to be. Become that person that walks in the fucking room and everybody's like, who's that motherfucker? Become him. Don't label yourself as depressed. You're depressed because your life is just full of fuck shit. Full of fucking porn and fucking weed and alcohol and bullshit all fucking day, and you wonder why you sit and you hate yourself. You just beat your dick to a pulp. No wonder you're depressed, my nigga. Fix that shit. Like, subscribe, and thank you.